huge run to go into the locker room, up by 7 points, and then a huge second half for the Hawks, and they win by 12, and your team virtually eliminated from postseason play at this point.
You know, it's just sad. You know, I mean, the team has fought so hard. I never wanted a team to get, you know, to the postseason as bad as this team, and you know, it was a matter of getting tired and not being able to push through it. Some of those runs were because of that. You know, obviously we made some major freshman moments out there. Didn't handle some lack of success shooting the ball from the outside much, and you know, we kind of put our head down a little bit, and it was tough for us to get our head back up, just because they were so fatigued also. So you know, just one of those days. The shots didn't go in from the outside for a few players early on, and you know, we don't have the rotation to, you know, take people out that are cold and put different people in spots of the court where they were leaving us completely wide open. And I'm just really sad to see, because we did come out with a lot of effort and energy. I thought yesterday was a lot of focus in practice, and I thought we were ready and we knew what they were going to do. You know, Gabby Singer really helped them out a lot in the first half, hitting 6 threes. She couldn't miss, and you know, if you look past her, there wasn't a lot of players putting the ball in the hole for them. So they got we ran into a really hot hand, and it kind of affected what we were doing defensively there.
And then the second half, Carly Tebow came out, and she was a house of fire too.
Yeah, I don't know the final numbers. I'm getting them right now, but you know, she was tough too. They were tough. They were a physical team. I mean, for a team, you know, with our rotation, you know, facing them with this situation, it was a tough battle for us, because they were so physical, and they rotated at least 12 players. You know, I think they usually rotate 12. I see her 11, 2, 4, 6. 11 players. You know, that's a lot of players that be able to play at some point in the game. So, yeah, they were physical, and they had more to rotate, and we went through our tired lapses, and you know, it was a very physical game on both ends, and I thought the officials let it go for a while, and then they started trying to crack down on it in the second half a little bit. But you could see bodies were flying, man.
Robert Morris falling 60-48 to the Monmouth Hawks. The Colonials now 6-10 on the year in the NEC and 7-20 overall. We're joined by Colonial Associate Head Coach Charlie Buscaglia in the post-game show, brought to you by the Moon Township Ground Round. We've talked about how well Monmouth played. Let's talk about your team now. Artemis Fanu played 38 minutes. She was clearly frustrated about halfway through the second half when she drew that technical foul, but still had 25 points and 18 rebounds today, a block shot and 3 steals. That double-double, incidentally, is her 56th of her career, 24th of the year, and the 22nd consecutive.
Yeah, Artie's human. You know, she's going through, you know, a lot of weight put on her shoulders here, and she's doing a great job handling it. I can't complain. It was just a situation where they're a very physical team, just extremely physical, and you know, the way they were calling the game, it was tough for her, you know, to go up without contact, and she's got to work through that, and she has gotten a lot better with that. And she still was able to get her numbers, you know, 25 and 18. But, you know, they did a good job at times, you know, causing the turnover with her. And she had some turnovers tonight. So, you know, she did a great job again for us. It's a lot of weights on her shoulders. And when we're not hitting from the outside, it really makes things tough. It puts even more weight on her shoulders to, you know, fight through the double team and finish herself.
Can't exactly say that Anna Gailite had a great basketball game in her final game at the Charles L. Sewell Center, but she had 4 points, 6 rebounds, an assist, 3 steals, and 2 block shots. She is now just 1 block shot away from tying the all-time career record for block shots at Robert Morris University. She really went out on a high note through the last half of her senior year.
Oh, she, you know, one of the classiest players I've ever coached, you know, just a gentle giant, and we had to try to change that over 4 years, get her meaner and get her to play a little bit more rough. And I thought this year, the stretch, you know, the shooting performance tonight does not indicate, you know, her finish here, you know, over the last 4 or 5 games. She's been really strong and physical, and, you know, she wanted to do it for us. And today the ball just didn't go in from the outside. And, you know, she winds up 1 for 8 from the floor, so that looks like a bad night. But, you know, she worked hard again. And, you know, if she was hitting that shot, she hits that shot all the time. If she's hitting that shot today, you know, it would have kept us alive. We were looking for that player to hit that shot. They were giving her that shot a lot of times, especially when Martin was in the game, where she would lay off her a lot. So, you know, Anna was working her heart out there. I loved coaching her for 4 years. I wish I hit her for 4 more.
Taking a look forward, Coach Charlie, you have the Central Connecticut State Blue Devils and the Bryant Bulldogs, a couple of teams that are right near you in the Northeast Conference standings. They both have one more game to play than you do, but a couple of teams that came into the Sewell Center earlier this year, and you were able to defeat. If you get those wins and get some help, you will be able to make the NEC tournament. So obviously your focus has to be what you can control.
Yeah, we talk about that all the time. You know, we started getting into conversations in the locker room. People started talking about, you know, what if they lose, they win this. I just, you know, guys, I don't want to hear scenarios. Just go out there and play the game in front of us, and don't worry about what's going on across the East Coast. You know, we just have to worry about what we can do. And I thought we had that focus today. I mean, we weren't worried about anybody else but us and Monmouth. And you know, now it's tough. You know, like you said, we don't know what could happen. I mean, if we have any chance at all. I do know some of the teams we're fighting against have some tough games down the stretch. So, you know, as far as mathematically, I don't even know. But if it isn't mathematically, there is a lot of tough games for the teams that we're battling out for those last spot.
Coach Charlie, thanks a lot for your time. We will talk to you again on Saturday up in New Britain, Connecticut.
Yeah, thanks for everyone for coming out tonight. It was a great crowd, and you know, it was a great atmosphere. I saw the Colonial Crazies showed up, and they were trying their best to motivate us and get us going, and, you know, push us through our being really tired. I just appreciate all that, and I wish we had another game back home again, because I really enjoyed, you know, the atmosphere as far as people coming out, the student section and the local fans were out here this evening. So everybody that's been here all year long, if we're not here for the rest of the year now, appreciate everything. Appreciate you coming out, and hope to see you here next year.